For me, what was very interesting for this class, and I really appreciate it, I'm very thankful. I have very different students. I have some faculty that wanted to join the class, and I'm very happy to welcome them. I have some students from bachelor's and master's mostly, which is pretty much made, I would say 80% of them. And then even some couple of students from doctorate programs that wanted to join the class. So that was perhaps the first thing I noticed that was great. And it's been showing very interestingly in the class for the kind of things that they offer to the class, the kind of questions that they ask, the kind of comments that they may have on the topics. That was very particular, and I really enjoy that part for the exchange that happens. The other thing that I noticed very much is, well, first, all of the parallels, as I was mentioning, how different it can sometimes be in between Latin American countries, comparing my experience being Mexican, teaching now in Colombia, but also the whole set of parallels that exist in our region and the kind of things that actually show up there and show up here. And we actually learn how to better deal with different problems and different challenges that we face in the region in similar ways, which is it's also really really enriching and really interesting. The other thing that I noticed in this group in particular, which I think it's also, well, for me is even inspiring and motivating, it's how many times the students ask me, yes, but how do we do this here? How can we make a local application of all these new ideas, these new concepts? How do we bring them to Colombia? And in fact, I was able to include that in the class as part of the final project that they will write. They'll just write a short paper just saying how to do a sustainable finance in Colombia. And I think that was, in the end, also my intention, that it was not something that they would just listen for a couple days and just perhaps learn something, forget the rest, and not really have an impact about. But what I was able to see is that they really asked me about this in many sessions. So it's good that they feel engaged. They actually let some of these new ideas touch their interest, and that's been very, very inspiring.